Welcome to Mamarazzi. I'm Denise Albert.
I'm Melissa Gerstein, and we're the moms. I have 3 kids.
And I have 2. She's happily married, and I'm happily divorced, which means a lot of differences between us, but that's for another episode.
We've been talking about parenting across the country with a community of moms at our Mamarazzi events, and we are so excited to bring Mamarazzi to a wider audience with this show at the People Entertainment Weekly Network.
And joining us today, we have the wonderful Rachel Bilson, I might add, who is not wearing shoes. I've got a clip, she's got tape. This is like Mom Central. Rachel is joining the cast of CMT's Nashville.
And we have with us here in our studio, here she is, and everybody, a live studio audience!
And our audience is waiting to ask questions, and you at home, we want to hear from you too. Tweet us with the hashtag Mamarazzi. Send in videos with parenting questions to Rachel to burst.com/Mamarazzi. And you can also comment on People EW's network's Facebook page. Ask anything you would like. And dads, don't be shy. We want to hear your questions too.
Rachel, thank you for being here. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. So you're playing a very busy executive on Nashville, and we actually have a burst video. So let's take a look.
Hi, this question is for Rachel. First off, I want to say what a huge fan I am of yours. I loved you on the OC, and such amazing news that you're going to be on this season of Nashville, one of my all-time favorite shows, so that's exciting news. My question to you is, I know you're a new mom and have a young family. I'm wondering how you are going to handle the distance and separation from your partner. I'm pretty sure Nashville is mostly filmed in Nashville. So just curious how you're going to manage that situation with your family.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a good question. So we were on location in Nashville for 4 months on and off, and I was lucky enough that my mom could come with me and my daughter, my granny nanny, I call her.
I love that.
Yeah, because, you know, we don't have help, so it was wonderful that we got to do that. So, you know, her dad was working and doing other things, and thank goodness for FaceTime is all I have to say.
Right, and so your mom, I love that, granny nanny.
Yeah, my granny nanny.
So that's interesting because a lot of working moms struggle with who's going to take care of their kids.
I'm so lucky, so fortunate that her grandma can look after her. I mean, really, really lucky. So
how is that for, it's your mom?
Yeah, my mom.
How is that for you and your mom? Is she allowed to parent your child?
Yeah, can she discipline her?
I mean, well, she doesn't because she's the grandma, you know? She'll be like giving her anything. I'm just like, no, you know? But, you know, it works out well. We communicate well. And I'm just like, Mom, no.
It does take a village, right?
It takes a village, man. It really does.
Let me ask you a question. So your daughter is
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Does she understand or ever ask if mommy and daddy are ever going to get married, or does that not
She's
ever
2.5. I mean, she's just like Paw Patrol, you know?
Right.
Like, she's very into like that kind of thing. She doesn't know any different.
Right, she doesn't know any different. So I'm divorced, as you all heard, but happily, but I have a boyfriend, and so he's got 3 kids, I have 2, and the kids always say, when are you guys getting married? When are you guys getting married?
Right.
So are you worried about that, or do you have an answer for that for her?
No, I'm not worried about it. You know, it's kind of like just when it comes, you just deal with it. You know what I mean? I don't think it really makes a difference if she has like a strong parental unit and, you know, we're a happy family, then that's all it, you know, that's all that she needs. Yeah.
So Paw Patrol, 2.5, she's like on the run, on the go.
She does not stop.
She doesn't stop.
Oh my goodness. She doesn't stop talking either. Literally, people are like, how old is she? She's like more articulate than I am.
It's like an adorable age, but it's like a hard age because toddlers are like, they're on their own mission, right?
Yes.
So do you do any sort of timeouts or no's, or you just
actually really
loosey-goosey? I don't know.
It was funny because I always have to use something, you know, if she's not listening, and she's obsessed with ice cream, you know, and I'm like, you know, you're not going to get ice cream if you don't listen. So last night,
she shuts up right away.
She was trying to get me off the bed so she could jump on the bed, and she's like, if you don't get off the bed, you don't get any ice cream.
I love that. So she's back in your face.
So it's resonating. It's working.
It works.
Except for the fact that my kids, well, are 12 and 8, and some experts have told us that taking away things is not as good as
I know positive reinforcement is much better, but there's times where it's just like nothing, she won't listen to anything, where I'm just like, listen, dude, I'm taking your ice cream cone.
Right. Does she listen, do you find, to her dad differently? Is it different? And you've talked a lot about him being a super daddy.
Yeah, he's a wonderful father. You know, she's very lucky that he's just so present and just awesome with her. I don't know, I think that they listen to mommy a little bit more in general, just because you spend the most time with them, you know? I think, but she listens to her dad.
Now,
How do you guys, sorry.
we do this all the
I
time.
know. How do you guys break down your different parenting roles? Do you have certain things that you do, certain things he does?
You know, I don't know, we try to be on the same page with everything, and we try to do things together as much as possible. So I don't know that there's many differences or who does what per se. We kind of try to share.
So he's doing laundry too?
Let's not get carried away here.
Mine does laundry. Okay, so you're very into fashion. We can't really ignore that. I mean, I don't even. What is this right now? Because this is gorgeous. I wouldn't even know what
No,
to
you
do
wouldn't
with that.
know. She wouldn't
No, I don't even. That's amazing.
Thank
do
you.
Do you see like a little fashionista in your daughter? And
She's very opinionated in what she wears. Yeah, she loves tutus. She's all into the girly stuff, but she also loves, you know, dinosaurs and all that. You know what I mean? But she has to pick out what she's wearing, or if the shoes. She loves shoes. Loves trying on shoes, and she
I
just
love
loves.
that.
Yeah,
I know.
she's
The
obsessed with
dress-up
shoes.
thing.
Like, you're definitely my
Does
daughter.
she get that from you? Does she
Yes.
see you trying on?
Maybe, you know. I mean, I definitely have quite a few pairs of shoes. I'm not gonna lie.
But
What
they
size
sit on the
shoe- what
side.
Except right now,
What
I'm not
size
wearing any.
shoe are you?
I'm a 5.
No way.
Yes.
What are you
I
doing with your
know.
extra shoes? My mom's a 5.
Really? Because there's no 5.
Can you give them?
I
I'm
will
just
give
kidding.
her. No,
Daughter's
I
gonna be
will.
wearing them
Wait, I have
soon.
Yeah, when
say,
she's
though-
like 9.
I want to say, because I have 2 daughters, they're 8 and 12, and so I'm very aware of how I talk about my body in
Right.
front of them. And,
Oh, yeah.
You know, I get dressed and I'm like, oh, this looks great, and it could look like you know what.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to. So are
I
you
do the same
starting
thing.
that now? Or
Yeah,
are you
I'm
thinking
very
about it?
always positive, you know.
Yeah.
Or if I'm ever like, oh, like, you know, you feel like crap or whatever.
You hide it.
never, Oh yeah, you can't.
I know.
You know, you don't want to bestow that in them. You
No.
want them to be confident and just be accepting of who they are and how they are, no matter what it is.
Yeah, wait till you see social media with her one
Right.
day. It's a
No, I've read
disaster.
that she doesn't really know much about what, I mean, she's young.
Yeah,
She doesn't really know what you guys both do for a living.
right.
What does she think if you're away from her now or when you're in
So
Nashville?
she was in Nashville. I went to the CMT Awards, and she watched me present on the TV, and my mom was with her and said, you know, hi, Mommy. She was waving to the TV, and when I got home, she was like, Mommy, I saw you on TV. I was like, you did? She's like, why didn't you talk to me?
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
she
right?
was like,
She get it. That's
I
so.
know, it is
Oh.
so cute.
So next time you have to, you'll be like on the carpet, right? And
I
you're
know,
like,
right?
hi.
Hi,
I'm-
Briar.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but on the heels of that, I know you're
Yeah.
very involved in No Kid Policy, and I just
Yeah.
want to know, can you tell us a little bit more about it and why or how you got involved?
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
obviously you gave birth to a daughter, and you're like,
yeah, you
photos,
have a
but-
kid, and that's
Yeah.
that. But you know, they're these little tiny humans that didn't choose to be brought into this spotlight or, you know, be, you know, raised in the public eye, so to speak. So, you know, you don't want to make the decision for them, and you don't want to expose them to that without them being aware of it, you know, and I think that it's important to keep their privacy and as much as possible, because they're so vulnerable and they're so young and they don't know any of it. So I think it's,
know.
yeah.
So you would not approve of what we do. We splash our kids everywhere.
No, not
kidding.
anymore.
no, when
yeah.
they're older.
No,
we-
but it's your choice. Like, I don't, you know, if people post it and they do it on their own, on Instagram or whatever it is, I totally get it, you know, and it's in their control.
Do you get nervous going out in public with her at all, or do you?
I mean, nervous, you know, I don't want her to feel that nervous energy, and it's pretty mellow. Like, we're left alone for the most
Right.
part, so.
Good. I'm glad.
Now, let me
Yeah,
ask you this
yeah.
because,
Yeah.
like I said, we do a lot of social media. We've sort of built Mamarazzi on
Yeah.
social media. But I'm very aware of when my kids are with friends or if it's their birthday party. I always ask the other parents, I'll send an email, do you mind if I post a
Right.
picture of your child?
Well, that's
on
very considerate and
So,
respectable.
But have you thought
is.
about how, thank you, have you thought about how you're going to handle that? Because you are really, you know, very
Yeah.
outspoken about the fact that you don't want your face
Right.
seen. So
No, they're all petrified.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
it's a good policy,
Well,
but I'm saying,
you know,
have you?
people are my friends are all very respectful, you know. My friend has a clothing line that's so cute, and my daughter was wearing it, and she posted it, but she blocked her face, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, because she knows
Right.
to be
But what about when
Don't
your
you want
daughter
to show
starts-
her off? She's probably so stinking cute between the two of you,
Well,
right?
I personally think she's pretty cute, but yeah, you know, and if she's like a flower girl in a wedding, I mean, people are taking, you know, I can't control
Reasonable,
everything,
right.
but you know, people who
Are
are close
respectful.
to us are respectful.
Right. Okay. But have you thought about when she goes to school? There's like 30
Right.
kids in a class. She's going to be invited to a birthday party.
Yeah.
Do you think that you will say something like, "Hey, do you?"
I mean,
not
I don't want to
post?"
be weird, and I don't want to like make us segregated from like the community at our school and the people, and feel like, hey, you know, make her feel different or that, or anything like that. Just like I want her to be a normal kid.
So it's a respect thing also.
Yeah, it's a respect thing, but you don't want to be like in their face like, don't post it. Obviously you don't want them to post pictures of her, but you don't want to be like
that.
weird.
She doesn't want her daughter to be weird.
Yeah, no.
No, like I don't want her to feel.
I know, but I'm saying it's
like
you're
it's no different
conscious
than
of her
anything
growing
else.
up in this Hollywood culture, so you're like trying to keep it as chill as possible.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I love that too.
Okay, do we have another burst video? What's going on here now?
Oh yeah.
Hi guys, hi Rachel. I love Mamarazzi. It's so great seeing you here. Hi guys, hi Rachel. I love Mamarazzi. It's so great seeing you here. I miss seeing you on the OC. Summer Roberts was such an iconic high school person on TV. I was just wondering what you thought Summer would be like as a mom now, and what you kind of think her strengths and weaknesses as a mom would be. Thank you.
It's so funny when people bring up Summer. I'm like, God, it was so long ago. I'm like, what was she even like? Like, what did I do? Summer was so fun to play, and she was so free and just herself. And I think that as a mom, she would, probably just make sure that her kids like really were who they were, and didn't, pay attention to the social sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Mom fatigue.
Right.
It's all good.
Yes, seriously, no
I
joke.
understand.
Yeah.
How is Summer so different than the role that you're now playing on Nashville?
Well, world of difference, because the role I'm playing, she's from Silicon Valley, like business. I wouldn't say she's empathetic like Summer could. Well, Summer wasn't at first, but she became. But yeah, they're totally different, and I don't think Alyssa is like a mom kind of character, but Summer definitely would have kids.
Do you ever talk to your OC former actor, colleague, friends?
Actor, colleague, friends. I haven't seen any of them in a really long time. I'm super close to Josh Schwartz, who was the creator. He's married to my best friend, so
that's
he
cool.
I know
On
he
purpose?
can't escape me, poor
Did
guy.
you set them up?
I did. I introduced them. Yeah. They've been together for so long. Yeah, so yeah, he can't escape me. But I haven't seen anyone else in a long time. But I know that like Adam has a kid and Ben has a kid, and everyone's like
Everyone's
grown
all
up.
grown up.
Yeah.
You're so chill. Are
Thanks.
you like this as a mom?
I hope so. I try, I don't. I
Have
try.
another. When's
I
the
know,
other one
seriously.
coming? 'Cause
Well, then
that's
I don't
the
know how
worst
chill I'll
question
be.
you can ask.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't ask you that, but like
That's so
I have
mean.
3.
Yeah.
It is a gong show. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, that's what I hear, and I'm like a little hesitant because we just have such a nice thing going, and of course I want her to have a sibling, but it's just so good,
I know. One is so good.
Yeah, my little girl,
I shouldn't
my
say
little
that.
bestie. Oh
no, I don't mean that. It's all good. It's all good.
And one of them is here, so you
Yeah,
better
we
be
got-
quiet.
we are going to take some audience questions, which is so awesome. So let's take you over there with the glasses. Stand up, please.
Hi, Rachel. I'm also a big fan from Heart of Dixie.
Oh, thanks.
What do you do for you to chill after a hard day of work or a hard day of parenting? How do you balance it all, and what are you doing to have some fun or me time?
It's so funny because I've said recently, like, me time is we time. Like, you don't get me time anymore. And, I have to go to bed as soon as she goes to bed because otherwise you're just screwed for the next day. But if I have any time, I just like to lay in bed and watch TV, It's like as simple as that because you don't really get those opportunities anymore unless you're watching Peppa Pig or Paw Patrol, So yeah, just laying in bed and watching TV seriously is my escape.
So good. Another question? Anyone?
Okay.
Oh.
Hi, Rachel. Dennis Finesse, president of Autism Changes.
Awesome.
What do you think the proper relationship would be between discipline and love when raising children?
Oh my goodness, between discipline and love. I would always discipline with love, I think that's important. And you just have to just communicate and really try to have a conversation with your child, I think is kind of the best way to approach it. I know that there are times when you're like, get a timeout or whatever your choice is, but I think as best you can to have a conversation and try to understand each other and approach it in a loving way is probably the best way in my opinion.
And then add ice cream.
And add ice cream or no ice cream.
Let's go to one more.
Hi, Rachel. My name's Mia. I'm from New York Family Magazine. I know you mentioned that your character on Nashville isn't really a mom, but how do you use your experiences as a parent to influence you as an actress?
That's very interesting. Well, it's funny because when I choose my roles, it's all because how much time I'm going to spend away from my daughter. but like just acting, I don't know, I feel so much more comfortable in who I am and confident being a mom because you're raising this person and you're just like, you know, this is the hardest job in the world, and if I can do this, I can do anything, is kind of how it feels. So I think I bring that to my roles, so it's like just everything's a little more fearless.
On the heels of that, do you
Yeah.
think motherhood has made you more confident?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
How?
More tired and I cry more, but
What makes you cry?
just in anything. Just from sheer exhaustion. But yeah, you know, you're just like, you are, you know, what I'm here to do, and I have to do a good job, and if I can raise you hopefully successfully and you're still alive and well, you know, then you feel good.
What about the first time you had to go to work or on set and be away from your daughter? Did you cry? I mean,
it was
I
hard.
remember the
It's
first,
still hard.
It tears at your heart. It's like gut wrenching, right?
Yeah.
And yet I love it.
Sorry. She does.
Yeah, no, I mean,
we need
people are different. And yeah, you do need time for yourself, and it's important. But I definitely had her come to set. The first time I was away, I couldn't be away for 12 hours, even 8 hours. You know, I was like, 3 hours. Where is she? You know,
I know.
we're always together.
So, but how do you? And Hayden, can I?
Yeah.
How do you have date night, or how do you get it together? You know, because
or do you or
that,
don't you?
right, that intimacy is so important.
Yeah,
and
you
about
have to make time
kids,
for
like,
it. Our
Do you
like
make
our date
time?
night is watching TV on the couch.
It's so boring,
Seriously.
Rachel. You need to
It's
get
not
out.
boring. Listen, if you're watching the right show,
I go to the grocery store with my husband.
you got
She
good
yells at me.
snacks. You cuddle up on the couch. You watch a good show.
What are you
I mean, that is
watching?
my
What do you guys like to
idea of a
watch
good
together?
time. Well,
What? Oh my God!
I got him into like The Bachelor and all those.
No way.
Oh my God! No way!
No way.
I did. He would kill me for saying that because it's
Well, now
so
everybody knows.
entertaining. You know, I mean, I got into it way late in the game, but it's so addicting and you can't help watching
Who are you
it.
rooting for?
Well, I don't
know
know.
I
Caught
think
up.
so, but who are you
It's
rooting
like
for?
The Bachelor that's on right now, but I haven't caught up, so I don't
Okay.
even know who's who. Bachelor in Paradise is the best. 'Cause
Right.
It's like the biggest.
Oh my goodness! Wait,
the
what else are you
biggest
watching?
crap
Now I
show.
need to know your like top 5 list.
So it's
I
not
love
like
that that's like the first thing I say is like The
can't
Bachelor.
even. I expected like The Crown on Netflix.
I know,
or
it should be,
Right.
and I would like
Homeland.
to be. Yeah, I was gonna start something like really good and critically acclaimed, and I can't remember
right.
what it is.
Any other guilty pleasures?
Yeah, Ice Cream and Peppa the Pig.
Yeah,
Ice cream, exactly. Yeah, no, just.
Okay, if you were gonna have a wild night and it's not watching TV, then, I mean, seriously, I'm the one that's out and about. So.
She's out and about. I'm in
So
the
what
grocery
would you
store
guys
with
do?
a
Is
date.
there a dinner, a night away? Have you gotten away? Have you left her home
No,
so you guys can go on
no,
vacation?
we haven't gone away. Yeah, this sounds pretty pathetic. It's like, what have we done? What have I done? Yeah, not much.
Okay, we'll help
I
you
enjoy
plan
popcorn.
something.
All right,
I
so
like popcorn too.
okay, before we go, we're going to do something called the Minute with the Moms with Rachel. I know some of you have seen this
This is
before. We
so
do
fun.
some rapid fire questions,
Uh-oh.
and we're going to count it down. As you can see, we have 59 seconds on the clock, and ready.
I'm skipping the date
Go.
night because we know you stay in bed. What is your one vice?
My one vice? Popcorn.
Biggest splurge you've ever spent on your daughter?
On my daughter? Her
Yes.
clothes.
Favorite lullaby you sing with her?
Oh, next question.
Celebrity crush, but you can't say Hayden.
Next question.
Oh my God! Okay, dream.
Larry David.
Larry
Larry
David. Wow.
David.
Dream acting scenario or collaboration.
Oh, come on,
Oh, come on,
guys.
George
How
Clooney or
would
Julia
Hayden
Roberts?
describe you?
A good
Tired.
mom. Tired. Exhausted.
How do you want to be remembered as a parent?
Patient.
Patient.
How do you guys have a little alone time when your daughter's home?
Turn on the TV.
10 seconds. Favorite fashion designer?
All time, probably Chanel.
Chanel. Okay, and that was a minute with the moms.
That's terrible.
4 seconds we have left.
That was actually true. It's like mom
But this is
brain, you
mom
can't
brain.
think anymore.
That's
It's
exactly
mom.
right.
Baby
And
brain never goes away.
Okay, so Rachel, thank you so much for chatting with us about parenting and your roles, including your new one on CMT's Nashville. Everyone can watch her tonight, Thursdays at 9 p.m.
And a huge thank you to our live audience, and thank you to everyone who sent in burst videos, who tweeted at us and commented on Facebook.
And join us again this Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern. We are so excited. We will have Wendy Williams for our next Mamarazzi right here on People Entertainment Weekly Network. Have a great day, everybody.
See you Monday, and thank you to Rachel.